Is quitting rice good for health? Do you have a cheat day? Do you avoid certain foods? After Survivor, because Survivor I was 109 pounds, you can't out-train a bad diet. But through fitness, I was able to pull myself out from that grave.
Every day is a moment. Right now, this is a moment.
You gotta take your own time and enjoy life. Follow your heart, find your passion, and get to know yourself. And that's the best gift that you can ever give yourself, is to never give up. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today this is going to be my wellness content, my wellness episode. So once a month, napag-usapan namin ng team ko to do at least one wellness episode, right? So we can talk about mental health, about life, and everything, your overall health. Nag-post ako 2 days ago or 3 days ago on my Instagram kung meron kayong questions about, fitness, food, or anything fitness related. So yan ang gagawin natin today. But before anything else, if you guys are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you haven't clicked the subscribe and the like, please do so. Again, thank you guys so much for all your support. Yeah, I'm very overwhelmed and sobrang happy ako sa lahat ng support niyo. So, let's go ahead at mag-Q&A na tayo. First question from Jazz. What is your pre-workout meal? What is your pre-workout meal? How long do you wait before you work out after eating? Do you take pre-workouts? Honestly, before, when I started my fitness journey, I would eat breakfast. I like to work out between 8 a.m. up until 11, right? I don't know, I just find that I have more energy in the morning kesa sa hapon, and after 2 o'clock, ayun yung afternoon slump. I don't feel like working out and I make all the excuses. But for me, honestly, most of the time these days, hindi na ako masyadong, I don't eat. Parang I just drink coffee and then I work out. And then I have my breakfast or my post-workout meal after that. But if I'm really hungry and I feel like kulang ako sa energy, I would have at least a banana or a toast with butter. I was sponsored by a supplement company 2 years ago, and I decided to stop taking anything because I went on this healing journey and all of that, alignment, and even that I wanted to make sure that I was, whatever I was promoting is something that I really, use. Find what works for you. Is quitting rice good for health? Do you still eat white rice? If so, how much? Yes, there's an abundance of white rice in this household. Palaging may kanin, just because I love to eat my food with rice, it's easy, right? But again, siguro since I'm used to, before I would weigh my food, before talaga half a cup, and now I would still say mga half a cup pa rin I would eat, and then that's for lunch, and then sometimes I would eat it for dinner. But if I know na kumain ako ng mas madami or like heavier carbs during lunchtime, more on greens, salad, and protein na lang ako at night. Unless it's for a health condition na specifically provides sa'yo ng health practitioner mo, then okay, do it. But if you're just trying to cut down on weight, there are other ways to do it. Next up is with Green Essa. Her question: what do you usually eat when you feel like breaking from eating healthy? Do you have a cheat day? I have 1 to 2 cheat meals per week. I treat myself from time to time. I don't overindulge. Dati ganun na ginagawa ko, like especially during those artista days. Yeah, like kakain ako good for 5 days, and then on the weekends, wala, I'll drink. Ubusin ko isang malaking slice ng cake. Now, what's sustainable for me is throughout the day, I eat, healthy this and that. And if I want a treat, for that day, maybe 1 cookie, I'll eat it. And I don't feel bad about it because that's just what? A third portion of my day. As long as I ate good the rest of the day and meron pa and I still have macros or calories left within my macros, I'll eat it. That's what flexible dieting is about. It allows you to eat the foods that you like. Obviously, you're gonna have to switch up, instead of starchy food, you'd want whole grains, leaner protein, and things like that. But at the end of the day, you're not limited to walang sugar, walang this, walang ganyan, because that will drive you crazy, and I don't think it's sustainable for most people. Hindi ko din na-deprive yung sarili ko because yes, it's good, but everything, di ba, kailangan balance lang lahat sa buhay. Hindi naman pwedeng all day, every day, or all week, puro healthy meals lang, right? What is your diet plan? Do you avoid certain foods? Do you count calories? I used to, but now, since I'm very aware of my macros, alam ko na siya. I don't normally, hindi ko na siya wini-weigh. But before, I used to because I wanted to create that habit. But now, because I'm so used to it, I'm more aware of my food intake these days. I do the flexible dieting approach, which is as long as within my macros. Ang macros, I don't wanna say kasi specific yan sa'yo. Your activity levels, kung anong basal metabolic rate mo, how often you exercise, and things like that. So my macros will be different from you guys. Your macros are your fats, carbs, and protein. I try to make sure na sa akin, when I started, I was doing 30% carbs, 40% fat, and then the rest equals 100% is for carbs. So that was during the first 2 months after giving birth. But now, wala, I just, eat more greens. I just have a proper diet. Now, hindi siya palaging ganon. That's why you need to get checked with a doctor as well. Kasi sometimes, meron din naman talaga na kailangan na mag-low carb diet because of their specific health condition, not because for weight loss lang. Next question from Tanya Elise. What's your favorite healthy food and favorite junk food? Healthy food, I love grilled salmon. I love grain bowls. Salads, yeah. Mahilig ako sa mga salads and grilled steak. I love it. Junk food, I love pizza. I love burgers. And chichirya. I love chips. What do you do when you crave for sweets? Honestly, thank you so much, Mendoza Lord. I'm always craving. People think na, oh, maybe she doesn't eat rice anymore, or maybe, anong kinakain mo to maintain? I've been 115 pounds for the last, since what, 2009 of my life, since even after Survivor, because Survivor I was 109 pounds, but because, diba, gutom sa show, but then after that, I was able to go back to my 115. 115 is my maintenance weight, and I've been like this for like years, and after giving birth, my biggest was 150, and I was able to lose, and now I'm like 114 to 116. So honestly, never ako nag-low carb diet, wala ako yung mga ganyan. Honestly, exercise lang talaga. Pag nagka-crave ako ng sweets, I eat it, but I don't eat the whole tub of ice cream. Today, if I feel like having a dessert, I don't have that bad relationship with food like I used to. Before, I would think of the food as the enemy, na parang, ay, tataba ako, no, bawal yan sa akin. If you're eating sweets every single day, then yes, pwede mo siyang i-lessen. But if it's just once in a while, when I crave for something, I eat it and I don't feel bad about it. The next one would be the red chat. How do I start losing weight? Should it begin with food intake or exercise? Honestly, they go hand in hand. You can't out-train a bad diet. Unless super athlete ka, like si Troy, he can eat whatever he wants, but he also trains hard. But again, kung nagpapapayat ka and your main goal is to lose the weight, then honestly, I would recommend to start cutting your food intake in half. Don't cut out any food groups, okay? Importante ang carbs, fat, and especially protein. So, cut out the unnecessary. Try to cut out muna sweets to lessen your sweet intake. Kung nagkakape ka with sugar, carbonated drinks, cut it out. And then, again, exercise. Aim to train 4 to 5 times a week. What is your height and weight? Jamel Lin. Thank you for this question. I am 5'2". I used to say 5'4", so na nagkaalaman na. 5'2", and I weigh... Ano ba? 115. Yeah, sorry. Can you Jess, protein foods that are cheap. Thank you. If you're in the Philippines, chicken breast, mura lang. Or even whole chicken, roast mo lang yung chicken, ihaw mo lang yung chicken is fine. Gulay, that's what I miss. I miss fresh seafood. I miss fresh vegetables from palengke. We have everything there. Yeah, the gulay, tilapia is good. Lean pork, you can still eat pork but just cut out yung taba part. Tofu is mura lang sa atin. Munggo is a good source of protein, but then you will eat it on its own kasi if you add more rice, then kasi high carbs na din ang munggo by itself. It's like lentils. May carbs na rin talaga siya. So yeah, those are the key things na pwede mong kainin na mura that you can buy in the fresh market. Alright, what is the ideal exercise for mommies? How did you lose your mom tummy? My daughter is 5 now and I still have my mom tummy. Honestly, I still have the skin, the loose skin. I don't know if I can show. See? Like everybody has loose skin. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but everybody has loose skin, lalo na pag wala to dito sa puson. But I was using yung mga firming gel as well, and honestly, yun na nga, I really worked out during my first 4 or 5 months. So actually, I started working out when I got the go signal from my doctor. So after the 12th week, nag-start na ako talaga mag-workout, and then I was able to really consistently train, and yun talaga ang nakatulong sa akin. Proper nutrition, which is your proper diet. Hindi ako masyadong yung sobrang strict because I was still breastfeeding up until 5 months. But yeah, I was doing cardio, fasted cardio in the mornings. And then, really, what you need to focus on is strengthening your core. So, kung nagkaroon ka ng diastasis recti, and that's another story, you have to do yung mga core, you have to engage your core, and things like that to really strengthen it. Kasi syempre for 9 months, diba, parang, you know, you had a baby and everything. So, you really, really need to strengthen your core again before mo pa isipin yung talagang pumayat. Kasi your core pretty much holds everything, right? So, that's why importante ng core mo, diba? So, that's why pagkapanganak mo, women, you know, you have to wear the bands just to keep it tight. And then follow it up with, you know, proper nutrition. I would recommend working out at least kahit 30 minutes lang 3 times a week to start with, and then you gradually increase to like 4 days, 5 days, and even the hours of your workouts, pwedeng pahaba ng pahaba. But start off as if kakapanganak lang, just walk around with the stroller. That itself is a good exercise to keep you going. So, okay to do cardio 6 times per week. If your goal, this is from Amanda, why not? If your goal is to run faster for endurance, then why not? If you're wanting to tone up your body, yes, 1 mile to 2 miles a day is good. But then do strength training as well. That would really, you know, help to really build lean muscle mass. Candid Janine, my flabby arms won't budge. Still really fat. What am I gonna do? So, honestly, hindi mo naman pwede talagang to target one specific area. But if you work out consistently, if you have the proper diet for yourself, cut out all the unnecessary calories, that would really help out to drop the weight. Also, hydrate yourself. Exercise, do resistance training. You need, kung puro cardio lang, obviously, hindi magtotone up yung arms mo. So I need you to start doing resistance training to help build lean muscle mass. What keeps you motivated to work out and eat healthy? Marie Krisa, how many times do you work out in a week? I would say 3 to 4, no, 4 to 5. I lied. 4 to 5 times. Before 6 times a week. Ngayon, yeah, I would say 4. Ang motivation, it comes and goes even as, you know, an entrepreneur with anything that you do, right? Hindi ka palaging motivated. I don't think there's anybody that I know na pagising nila everyday na lang, I'm so motivated. That's why we do all these things for ourselves. That's why we do all these affirmations. We do our morning routine to put our mindset into that space na, okay, I'm gonna do this for myself. But when you're disciplined enough, that's why it's important to build habits. Kasi pag habit mo na siya, there's no way hindi mo gagawin ng isang bagay. It's like, once na part na yan ng body mo, ng daily life mo, your body will look for it. You know, like you don't need motivation, di ba? When you brush your teeth, ba kailangan ba ma-motivate ka? Hindi, di ba? Kasi it's part of your habit. It's a part of your daily life. So, exercising, honestly, hindi lang siya, you know, for me at least, it's not just to look good. Yes, perks yon to work out, you look good, but at the end of the day, it's about your mental health and how you truly feel from the inside out. Honestly, fitness has really helped me a lot to conquer yung postpartum depression. But through fitness, I was able to pull myself out from that grave because I was slowly digging holes. But because of fitness, I felt empowered, I felt strong, and I felt good from the inside out. Anyways, next question. Thank you, Marie Krista. Alright, Ruel Martin. Cardio for full marathon training. Diet. You know, you should ask ang asawa ko because he does, talaga magaling siya sa, he used to be a sprinter, diba? So, I've never done marathon training, so I wouldn't want to speak on something na hindi ako very familiar. But I think, you know, you can start training a mile a day, and kind of see kung ano yung time mo, and if you're really going after your time, dun mo makikita kung anong pace ang kailangan mong gawin to really, you know, finish that full marathon na something sustainable for you. What's the best gym equipment to purchase for beginners? I would say resistance bands and a step, because you can do so much with resistance bands. You can bring it anywhere. Portable siya, lalagay mo lang siya sa mini bag and you can bring it with you. Pwedeng body weight, diba? To start with. Yung step is just to increase then, you know, yung intensity, and you can also do other movements with that. Favorite workout? I love HIIT workouts because it's fast, very effective. Kung gusto mo magpapayat ka agad, HIIT workouts, lalo na kung ang time, if you only have 30 to 40 minutes a day, HIIT workouts, you know. I love strength training. I love lifting weights. And yeah, I would say functional training. Those are the type of workouts I do. Anyways, that is it, you guys. That's all for this episode. Again, thank you guys so much for all your support sa mga questions nyo. If you have any more suggestions about my YouTube channel, just please put them in the comments down below in the comment section. If you guys have any questions, again, plug it in below. Thank you guys so much. I had fun doing this, and expect more wellness content from me. And that's it, you guys. Have an amazing day, night, weekend, whatever it is, kung anong oras man sa inyo. Thank you for all your support from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.